Because you're not an idiot. Let's just humor him. Yates likes his little games. Don't be long.
You got my message.
You'd never get caught on camera. Not unless you wanted to be seen. So what's the play?
You're not the only one who's been busy, 47. I'm this close to becoming the next constant. I'll be able to dismantle Providence from the inside. Only one man stands in my way. Don Yates. That weasel was the partner's legal counsel for years. He's the top candidate. But remove him from the playing field.
It won't work. If Edward suspects...
I will convince him you acted alone. Retaliation for Gray. Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
The Herald, Tamara Vidal. She has eyes everywhere, and they're all fixed on you. The plan won't work unless we take her out.
She never leaves my side for long. Whatever your plan is, I'll help you if I can.
You're sure about this?
As sure as I'll ever be. Here, I got you an invitation, just like old times. Come find me when it's done. Good luck, 47.
Oh my gosh, be careful. The ground's super loose here. If we fall, we're going to seem like such idiots.
We won't fall. We just need to get the kids under.
Ready, Pam? 3, 2, 1, and...
For more than 2 decades, New York-based law firm Morgan, Yates & Co. has been among
There
the
must
most
be over the moon about
and
John sleeping down. She's been living alone here for, what, 6 years? Ever since the scandal that ruined her career.
Are you kidding? That's the perfect marriage.
I'm sorry to go through.
Bienvenidos to Viñeda Yates.
I need to see. You are trespassing. Please turn around. I'm glad we speak the same language. Thank you.
Evening, senor. Would you care for an
Thank God
aperitif?
it's finally over. That extra security just got right away. One of the most gifted surveillance specialists ever to graduate from Hitman. Ran one of our interrogations.
Hello there, sir.
Cabaret Soup. As you know, this grain is known and grown the world over, but you should find that ours distinguish themselves very quickly. You'll want to pay attention to the sides and back of it to fully appreciate the earthier flavors present, including signature notes of firewood, cinnamon.
May I read? I was an attorney for 4 decades.
Nothing quite spoils the party like your guests inexplicably dropping dead. Who were they again?
Corvo, got a message from the boss. And he calls.
Let me guess, the Burnwood woman.
That's right. Yates has arranged for the chief winemaker to take Burnwood and Tamara Vidal on a grand tour of the estate. Wants you to tag along.
No, they were just
Not for my sparkling personality. This Burnwood woman sure has his panties in a twist. Wonder what the deal is.
Yates' business is his business. Just get yourself ready and sign into the visitor center. Oh, have a drink on my behalf.
Don't drink. Makes me sentimental.
A private tour of the estate. Diana, Vidal, and this fixer, Corvo Black.
Well, James wanted it out of the way. There's a reason for
Mr. Yates. Yeah, I got your message. You mind telling me what I'm... Okay. Yeah. In fact,
No, they were discreet about it. I got a glimpse of a body bag, but that's about it. It was only when someone realized in the elevator.
So you're not sure? Does that mean there's a plan A? One where I don't stand a 50% chance of getting caught? I mean, you do realise the risk here, boss. Broad daylight, workers around. And now she's pissing on your parade.
It's a nice gesture, but...
But if I'm going to be one of these heralds, you need to start letting me in on it. Okay. So who's this fool guy?
I'm more
Say it. No problem. I just never framed an urban legend before. Very post-true. Yeah, I like it.
Please don't. Oh!
Tell me you didn't.
Greetings, sir.
Tell me you didn't forget the asado torch.
Okay. I didn't forget the asado torch, Miguel.
But you did, though. Didn't you, Pablo? Why do you have it? Mr. Yates gave away. What are we supposed to tell him? That dinner is late because he owes the Lord. Not Just find another source. Don't care now. Or with a laughing stock.
Yeah, sure, okay. My mother prefers
Hey, good to see you.
Never understand.
Awful shame what happened. It was the most charming little village. Almost made it onto the UNESCO World Heritage List.
Hey there, big guy.
You see her?
Late over there.
Shouldn't the barbecue pit be lit, right? I'm starving.
Yes.
Right? This
Why
Argentinian
is the Detroit
barbecue
still at the
better be
airport?
worth its weight.
Her LP collection was sent to Guatemala.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, terrible, terrible shape. I blame climate change.
Lot of fancy suits down there. Really, I don't want to hear it. It's going to make me feel like a clown for keeping watch on me. Looking away doesn't make it mean.
Theo of Kronstadt. I dare say congratulations.
It's the damnedest thing, to be sure.
Hello there, and welcome to the Yates Winery.
Corvo Black. I'm on the tour.
Right, Mr. Black. Welcome. Miss Burnwood and Miss Vidal will meet you down by the wine fields. I trust you know the way.
I can find my way around.
Enjoy the tour.
It's the damnedest thing, to be sure, like a golden age detective novel. First, an old money aristocrat dies. Constant works in mysterious ways.
Hola,
And
guapo.
just don't get
Looking good, huh?
Good to see you, sir. It was a short stint, but they made their mark. The Art Society never do the same. Make money.
Manny Russo, Goldberg, and partners. Oh, it's her, all right. I'm good with faces.
I swirl it. I smell it.
Phobia tripping about it. I got a nosebleed just thinking about it. Okay. Between you and me, I couldn't help but follow a few breadcrumbs, and here's the strange
something far grander. I chose the land. And the land of Mendoza longs to make one.
I grew up here. These majestic plains were my playground. I'm returning here to pick up the mantle of my ancestors who is just incredibly profound.
Our goal here is whether you're on our state-of-the-art winemaking system.
Over here.
You two must be Burnwood and Vidal.
And you must be Yates's garbage man. Sorry, but I didn't catch your name.
This is Corvo Black, Tamara. He's a ICA regular.
I only work with the best.
Well, we're all here, it seems. Except for our guide, the chief winemaker. Looks like we're stuck here until someone fetches him. Mr. Black, I'm looking in your direction.
Hold on. I'll track him down.
Attaboy. Do try and bring him back in one piece. Counterintuitive as that may be.
That was a bit rude.
Yes. Yes, it was.
Don't hold your breath. Vidal is a true believer.
And didn't get to where he is by accident.
Taking these ring off and flexing in the mirror for them, all that shit. You said it was pleasant. I have done it for myself, and I don't put up with it.
I think they're talking of us.
What? What is it now? What?
You have some guests waiting. Senor Yates wanted you to give them the grand tour. Remember?
As if I don't have more important things to do than babysit Yates' socialite friends. It's only harvest season.
Better do what he says, Patron. Big shot New York lawyer like that. Don't want to get on his bad side.
Well, I'm not going anywhere until I have decided if the crop is right for picking. Bring me the 3 Malbec grapes to taste, Ramon. If Yates doesn't like how I prioritize, he can weigh me down with concrete and toss me off a bridge. How's that?
3 grapes, was it? I'll get my picking knife.
I can tell.
No offense, but you're not that important.
Ay,
Especially
este hombre
not
sí no
to
tiene
them.
la menor idea de lo que
you're
está
saying
hablando.
I
Para
could
hacer la
simply
bandeja,
work
las
for
mujeres
they wouldn't
así,
notice.
¿de dónde sacó que se le pone en sal?
I left it right.
Now, what am I doing here? Okay, got it.
I grew up here. These majestic plains were my playground. And returning here to pick up the mantle of my ancestors who is just incredibly profound.
Our goal here is to whether you're on our state-of-the-art winemaking system. To our customers.
good. I'm gonna be born right now. What's going on with me? God, my ear. My head. What's that feel now? Work and tell them I'm not gonna go. Uy, pero me mataría la ganancia. A ver, vaya a trabajar. No, 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 I'm gonna have to work. How am I gonna pay? Ay, usted siempre se me tiene la melodía de lo que está hablando. Para hacer la bandeja, la pone... Luego sabe que le pone...
Mr. Vargas, I have the 3 grapes you requested.
Yes, good. Bring me. Now, let's see. A lovely inky black color. Good.
Oye, ese es mi pie. Ten cuidado, huevón.
Now, let's see. A lovely inky black color. Good size, large and firm. Seeds brown. Excellent. And finally, taste. Sweet, flavorful, robust tannins. Some floral notes. Marvelous. Why, I say these grapes are ripe for harvest. Inform the workers, will you, Ramon? I have a third to contact.
Will do.
Great. Thanks, I guess.
For 4 decades I served the law. Now, I serve something far grander. I serve the land. And the land of Mendoza long.
I grew up here. These majestic plains were my playground, and returning here to pick up the mantle of my ancestors.
Ah, my fellow wine lovers. Hello. Welcome to Viñeda Yates. I do apologize for the delay, but the Malbec grape is a demanding mistress. So, I am Gabriel Vargas, Chief Winemaker, and I will be your tour guide. Any questions before we start?
Yes, but you're not going to like them.
We're good. Lead the way, Senor Vargas.
Wonderful. Follow me. These are busy times. In fact, we're just about to harvest this year's crop. Great expectations.
Hey!
So how do you like Argentina?
Like everywhere else. Full of Americans.
First stop on the tour is the production floor, where our prize-winning Malbec grapes are processed. We insist on steaming every grape by hand, which means that during harvest season, the grapes do tend to pile up. Luckily, we have plenty of storage space. Our equipment is state-of-the-art, including an industrial-sized freezer unit, and last but not least, our trusty grape crusher.
Interesting. Wouldn't you say, Mr. Black?
Follow me, please.
What's the point?
Are you a wine man, Black? Somehow you don't seem the type.
Oh, I believe Mr. Black here is something of a jack of all trades. Isn't that so?
I dabble.
I see. I just thought Yates might be sending a message. My mistake.
So, have any of you been to our vineyard before?
Only on business.
Next on our tour is the fermentation atrium, where the wine goes through its primary stage of fermentation. In these big open tanks, yeast converts the sugars in the wine to alcohol, in a process that lasts between 5 and 15 days. This is also where we squeeze the mass into a fine juice using our grape presser before the longer secondary stage of fermentation.
Fascinating.
Now, before we move on, do any of you have questions?
How about you, Mr. Black?
I have a question. It's... perhaps we can take a closer look.
Certainly. Lead the way.
I can't do this anymore. My 5-year-old cousin comes up with better games than this.
What can you tell me about this grape crusher?
Well, as the name implies, it crushes the steamed grapes into a thick pulp or must by a powerful rotating cylinder. She is one of the most important appliances in our production pipeline.
Have you had any workplace accidents?
What? Fall into the vat and get crushed to a pulp? You'd have to be a bona fide idiot. A waste of space, if you ask me.
Yes, well, fortunately, we have had none of that. So if there's no further questions?
No way.
Huh?
Why me? Why me? It's just one of those days. And oh.
Yeah.
What happened to your colleague?
Urgent call. Something about work. I don't think she'll be coming back.
Oh well. I'm sure she can find her way out. Let's proceed. Excelente. So let's continue to the barrel room.
Listen.
If you'll follow me. So, are you associates of Mr. Yates?
You might say we run in the same circles.
Law and order. Must be very exciting.
It's about 99% preparation.
Are you enjoying yourself, Mr. Black?
It's all very inspiring.
I could see you retired to a place like this. Winemaking speaks to your meticulous nature. Surely you don't plan to be Yates's fixer forever.
I have been told recently to think about the future.
And so we arrive to our final stop, the barrel room. This is where we store the wine during the secondary stage of fermentation. The area behind the glass is where we keep our most precious bottles, including a 1945 Grand Paladin, the most expensive wine in existence. The access doors, which are made from ballistic glass, can only be unlocked from the security room high above our heads.
Remarkable.
Ah, here comes Senor Yates now. I shall leave you in his capable hands.
How reassuring.
Ah, Miss Burnwood, is it not? Don Yates. Pleased to meet you. You come very highly recommended. As Chief of the Heralds, let me be the first to say welcome aboard.
Why, thank you, Mr. Yates. Rest assured that I will be following your every lead. Very closely.
Say, that reminds me. We're about to have a little Herald get-together up at the house. Just a modest toast to celebrate my forthcoming inauguration as Constant. You are, of course, most welcome to join us. I believe you shall make a fine Herald, once the training wheels are off.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Capital. Right this way, into the lion's den. Why don't you take a break, Corvo? We're done here for now, I think. Oh, but don't go too far. I may still need your services later.
I'll be closer than you think.
Oh, almost forgot. Cortazar, please nip down to the wine cellar and tell Mr. Flowers, the sommelier, to prep the 1945 Grand Paladin and bring it up to the house for our special occasion.
Got it, Chief. Flowers. Mr. Yates wants the 1945 Grand Paladin brought up to the house. Special occasion.
What? Did aliens land on the front lawn? Have the ghosts of Jesus, John Lennon, and Eva Perón unexpectedly come for dinner? Help me out here. What could possibly be so special?
Above your clearance, Flowers. Just fetch it already.
Fine.
Meeting in the root cellar. And judging from Yates's choice of wine, some type of celebrate.
What's the passcode again?
Last year of World War II. If you have to look it up, shame on you.
operated. I'm a bit of a grease monkey in my spare time.
My ears, but the control terminal is open to security.
Irreplaceable. You don't drink the 1945 Grand Paladin any more than you would write a shopping list on the Mona Lisa. Men like Don Yates know the price of everything, but the value of nothing.
I am sorry, Patron. Say, what if we exchange the labels? Served him a different wine.
Ah, you are devious, Santino. But no. If Mr. Yates wishes to destroy something beautiful, I will not stand in his way. That is between him...
Hey! Someone help me out!
Hey, Flowers! Over here. Come on, while we're young.
Sir, I present to you the 1945 Grand Paladin.
Huh. Somehow I thought it'd be bigger. Come on, Flowers. Guests are waiting. Go on, get yourself patted down. We're still on alert from all those big shot CEOs getting offed.
I need to search you if you want to pass. You seem nervous. You got something to hide? All right, all good. Go on.
So here's the deal, Flowers. The boss is having a powwow with some employees, and discretion is the name of the game. I'm sure you figured that out already, you being a scholar and all. Don't discuss, disclose, or hell, even contemplate what goes down. Set your mind.
I have always considered the heralds the unspoken
Worry
heroes
not,
of
Mr.
Providence.
Cortazar. I'm the very soul of discretion.
Ah, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Flowers, our resident sommelier. I believe he has brought us something quite special. Perhaps you will educate us, Mr. Flowers.
This is the 1945 Grand Paladin, one of only 5 bottles in existence. The vintage is legendary, the proverbial unicorn wine. The year was hot, the wine's super concentrated, and thanks to hail and frost, the production was small. Only 300 bottles were ever produced. And when the vineyard was bombed during the closing days of World War II, only a single crate survived. It is said to have amazingly complex aromas with long, savory layers of fruit and spice flavors, and a silky texture. Enjoy.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Flowers. Feel free to stick around in case our guests have questions. This wine was gifted to me by the Ark Society in acknowledgement of my firm's legal services. It stands as a powerful reminder that Providence draws its strength not from force, but from partnership. We are but a few, and yet together we are unstoppable because we stand united. My friends, loyalty is everything, which is why we cannot allow traitors into our ranks.
Ah, yes. Here it comes.
This woman has waged bloody war on us. More than a dozen heralds and operatives dead. Your colleagues and clients, my friend, Ken Morgan. Not to mention the partners themselves, our founders, our benefactors. Make no mistake, this woman's hands are soaked in blood. Our blood. And Arthur Edwards, the new supreme head of Providence, is handing her the keys to the kingdom. Now, does that seem right to you, my friends? Does that sound like loyalty?
Absolutely right.
Yes.
Perhaps Edwards simply recognizes talent when he sees it. Perhaps this is why I am also in the running to become constant. And following this childish outburst, I dare say I am in the lead. Don.
What? You're lying, of course. Which only proves my point. You cannot be trusted, Miss Burnwood. This woman will be our downfall. That is, unless we take matters into our own hands. You are heralds, sworn to protect Providence against all threats, including inside ones. I have devised a plan. Together we can make it work, but you have to decide now, my friends. Are you with me?
I agree.
I'm in.
Yes.
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 Escort Miss Burnwood to my office. I'll join you shortly.
Right. Move it. Let's go.
I'm warning you, Yates. This will not go your way.
We need to get our stories straight. Diana Burnwood died today by the hand of her rogue revenge for her changing sides. This is what you will all attest to.
I agree. Yes.
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 I'm in. Yeah.
A toast, then, in her honor. Say to the king, will again.
Good. I was beginning to worry.
Were you?
No. Listen up, 47. Yates will be here shortly. He'll have his thug Cortazar do his dirty work, but he won't pass up on the chance for a good gloat and a monologue.
So, private space? Kill room decor?
Exactly. We won't get another shot at this. Now sit down and blend in. When I provide a distraction, you just be ready to move.
Corvo.
Command, man down. No pulse. We need body bags.
Okay, calm down.
Stay calm. You will be safe with me.
Oh, okay.
Can you tell me anything about who we're looking for?
Are you there? Mind the name, it's good time. This guy is road. The building could not provide an ID. Nothing here.
Can somebody help me?
Whoa. Hijo de puta.
You better start concentrating on what's going on around here.
Miss Burnwood.
You rolled out the red carpet just for me. Don, you shouldn't have.
So confident, even in defeat. I suppose you're not used to danger, always safe behind your screens. Just tell me one thing before we part ways.
Why me?
Why you? Why would Edwards trust you? Please. It will keep me awake at nights, and I'm 65. I get up 4 times to piss as it is.
Oh, it's simple, really. Edwards is proud. He considers himself the cleverest man alive, and yet we tricked him on Isle of Scale, and it's eating him up. He needs to win. Full, unequivocal victory. My recruitment was just the feather in his cap. By the way, you were right about one thing.
Yeah? I'm all ears.
Holy shit!
This woman will be your downfall. If it's any consolation, Don, you're in. Well done, 47. Better get rid of the body. Won't be long before they come looking. When you're done, meet me on the dance floor. Oh, and dress appropriately.
Would you mind if I borrow one of those costumes? I need to light your
Close call, though. I was third in the line of succession, after Robert and Sierra Knox. Then the pesky Kronstadt board of directors decided to hire...
Sorry, I don't think I know you.
Does anyone know this ticket? Has anyone seen him?
Now, winning is not enough. He doesn't just need to beat her, he needs to convert her.
Sounds like an unhealthy fixation, if you ask me.
47?
It's done. Now what?
Now, we strike at the heart.
Edwards. You know how to find him.